ASEA members, Jake Metcalfe here. We've had a pretty horrific spring. First, we had the pandemic, and we now have over 100,000 people that have died in our country from this insidious virus. And then over the past 10 days, we've had the civil unrest, peaceful protests after the terrible murder of George Floyd in Minneapolis. That's tough to deal with, and especially when it involved public servants. And there's just absolutely no reason why that should have happened. And our hearts go out to his family, and that has to stop. There's too many black people, people of color that are dying at the hands of law enforcement, and our country needs to change, and we have to stop that. So we are supporting the protests, and Black Lives Matter. I also wanted to talk about what's going on here at ASEA and in your workplaces. At the end of May, first part of June, the state implemented the biweekly pay process. We objected to that, but the state had the right to do that despite our objection. I also want to let you know that we've filed a grievance, and we'll be going to a expedited arbitration hearing. It looks like that'll be scheduled for July, probably in late July. And we're going to insist that your pay and benefits remain the same during the transition to biweekly pay, and that there is no loss in pay or benefits. The arbitrator will decide that. In the meantime, that is happening, and we want to answer any questions you might have around the biweekly pay transition. We've scheduled a meeting for next Thursday, June 11th at 5:30. That'll be the first of a number of meetings in the workplace by Zoom that you can participate in and ask questions of ASEA and staff as to how that process is going to work. And if you have questions about the arbitration process, we'll be available to answer those questions. So look for announcements about those meetings. Again, the first one will be next Thursday, June 11th at 5:30, and we'll post emails and notices on our website so you can schedule whatever meeting works best for you. In addition to that, we are asking members to support more funding for the front lines. We've been working with our congressional delegation to make sure that the state of Alaska, that our cities and towns get more federal assistance to get through this pandemic. We're concerned that there'd be enough funding for state services, local government services, and frontline services. Congress passed the HEROES Act about 10 days ago. That's now in the Senate. There is about $1 trillion at stake that could go to keeping our economy functioning and our state and local governments functioning. About $3 billion of that funding could come to Alaska. So we're asking you to reach out to Senator Sullivan and to Senator Murkowski by email or by text. We would ask that you write them and ask them to support state, city, local, and tribal funding. Do that by email on your own device or by text on your own device and on your own time. But the more you can reach out and encourage them to support that funding, the better off everybody in Alaska will be, and the better off our economy will be, and the faster people will get to work. Last, I wanted to let you know that we encourage you to reach out and talk to us about the concerns that you have at work. We know that there are concerns about people being ordered to return to work, and concerns about safety in the workplace. We've been meeting with the state about that to ensure that you get plenty of notice about your return to work. So you can take care of childcare, and so you also know that the workplace is safe, that social distancing will be honored, that you'll have sanitary work sites, and that just your contacts and workplaces will be safe. So the more you let us know what your issues are, the faster we can notify the state of those issues and hopefully get a resolution that makes you safe and we get our services up and running as best as possible. And with that, I just want to encourage you on any issue to contact your business representative or ASEA so we can help you. So please have a nice weekend, stay safe, and enjoy the summer.